Hello, I'm Kermit the Streamer. We are back, and we are actually in our game. We'd gotten very scared for a minute because we had loaded up our game. We forgot to save it earlier when we were faffing about, and the kids got up. When I went to load my game, it was not at this point. It was very far behind this point, and it was well, let's just call it a very rude awakening to find out that we were going to have to redo a bunch of stuff if we weren't careful. But no, we got this game back, and we've got all this progress we made towards capturing Ashoka's capital, and just gradually progressing. I'm gonna go ahead and buy an altar that will help mitigate some of the struggles this city is presently having with maintaining its happiness. We're going to go ahead and give this a trade outpost to boost its happiness. That actually zeroes it out, so it's not taking any penalties on its yields anymore. That's good. Because we're going to be staying above our settlement cap here. We're probably going to be staying 2 over our settlement cap because we do want to take the city and we do want to keep it. I think one of these gives us... Some of these give us a settlement. Oh no, we're going for a military attribute that will give us an extra settlement. So I'm not sure. How do I find this out? I think I can find out how we gain that attribute point by looking something up here. It has to do with... What does it have to do with? Policies, crisis, overview. If you were looking for it in the overview, it tells you how long your celebration, how long it's going to take you to get to your next celebration. Of course, right now it's crazy long because I've only got a little bit of happiness. But what else was I going to talk about? I was going to talk about age progress. There we go, military. So when we do something that gives us a military legacy point, militaristic legacy point, how do we actually get this? I guess whenever we take another city. What does it say? Train and assemble 4 military units and move them near your Hezrepetis. Oh, do we get a thing for doing that? Because that's something we can easily do right now. All we have to do is select our Hezrepetis wherever he is. Where are you, dude? Shoot, where are you? I know I have one. Did he get... Maybe he got... Ooh. It's entirely possible that he got ambushed and killed. Because what happens in this game, I've talked about it a little bit before, but when your general is killed, you don't actually lose him. He just kind of goes to sleep for a minute. And shows up back at your capital like a miraculous superhero guy. So you never really lose your generals. You just lose being able to use them for a little while, basically. We'll go ahead and shoot that thing. And we'll continue to shoot that thing. This is not the most effective use of the ballista, but we're not doing anything else with the ballista, so I'm okay with it. Trade out. Get some more fresh troops on the front lines here. Over here. We're just going to run away with this chariot. Maybe it'll draw some of these archers this direction. That would be nice, so that they're not focus firing on my men. Go ahead and heal with that one. He's probably going to take a hit. Let's run away with our archer. We should probably go and buy some more altars throughout our empire, just to make sure everything stays relatively ducky. We want hammers. So we're going to go hammers, and then culture's nice too. This city does need happiness. Right now we're looking at what should amount to about a 22% reduction in yields. And that's huge. So let's lower that to just a plain 20%. We don't really need any more units, but I'm going to go ahead and make another Hazarpatis, so that we can do the thing to get us the military point that we so desperately would love. So this archer just basically walked forward and got smacked. We're going to heal the ballista, and we're going to go ahead and use this immortal to try to kill that tier 2 guy. Not so much. So use this chariot to kill this one. Yes, success. We'll go ahead and get this guy in our border so we can start healing. We really need to get these archers under control over here. We'll just heal there for the chariot. Heal for this immortal. And the archers are just going to step back. Yeah. Okay, so this is the part of the war that is... They're at least they're counter-offending. Like, this would be probably a good time to just peace out. If he offers it, I'll probably do it, because it'll fix... Oh yeah, here we go. I'll do it. It'll fix my happiness across my empire pretty well, and we still got his capital, which is awesome. We'll take it. We'll go ahead and do the other thing that we were going to do to get the military legacy point. But we'll just use this time to heal up our units. I believe we're still not paying any maintenance for any of them anyway, so we're jolly good. It's great that we've got this standing army, because when we need it, we will have it to do the things that we need to do. And now we can maybe reposition some of our forces, and maybe we can. I have a feeling like we can actually wipe out Harriet Tubman down there, because she is very vulnerable, and it does not look like she's very strong. She's slightly outpacing us on culture, but now we are far ahead on science over where we have once been. I think we were much closer for a while. Like, she may have been double us last time I checked in. We'd really like those camels, and since Ashok just pieced this out, there's a good chance we're going to be able to get them. I don't think we were ever going to take Twitanagali. He put walls up around it and everything. So I think we're probably pretty happy with that war ending right then. We got a lot of experience out of it while our captain was still alive. And we did gain a huge city. You know, this city is no joke. It's got 16 people in it, so that's accounting for a good at least 30 to 40% of our current yields right now, I would imagine. Let's get these guys back in the border so they can... to get some scouting over there. So our happiness
Better to live in a rugged land and rule than to cultivate rich plains and serve.
-5 to each local happiness, which means that a -5 over here is actually something like -5 in each city. So it compounds. It's probably like a -35. That sounds about right? Because we were only making 2 to 4 happiness per turn. So that's how important it is to manage your weariness. So this is going to make me look with a new appreciation for something that can lower your war weariness by as little as 2, because when you lower your war weariness by 2, since it goes across your entire empire, since it scales based on empire size, in other words, lowering it by 2 is actually going to be lowering it by as much as 14. So that's huge in terms of making sure that you're not taking huge penalties. So bronze working 2 is really nice. It'll boost the overall effectiveness of all of our infantry units. So those immortals that we have, which are already pretty powerful, will become a ton more powerful. We're going to go ahead and get Satrapes 2 here, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. That will make it to where we have a on balance settlement limit, which is going to be great because then we're going to get back to being just the happy place that we are. Oh, we should like buy stuff probably. That'll be a good idea. See what we can buy. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put our altars together. That settlement's in unrest. Oh yeah, that's the one that we took. What? You talking about me? Yeah, I don't think we want to buy any of that other stuff. Kauai means Christopher?
I don't know.
Oh no, that's the island. That's one of the islands of Hawaii. There's Maui, Kauai, and I forget the other one. What? I have a PS5? No? We have a PS4 up there, but I don't think it's hooked up at the moment. All right, spy remained hidden. We gained vision of their commanders. Oh, yeah, exactly where I thought his units would be. Lovely. So this Gate of All Nations, +2 support on all wars. So that's what I was talking about a minute ago. This thing's actually pretty doggone good if you can build it, because that's effectively, at my current settlement limit, that's minus, well, I guess it equates to +14 happiness, is the easy way to express that. I guess we could build our granaries. Granaries are not great. They do stick around through the ages though, so we'll go ahead and put some production into that. Let's leave one of our archers up here, and maybe 2 of our archers up here. And we'll just go ahead and leave one in the middle as well. Meanwhile, we're shifting westward. We're gonna slurp some units into this thing as soon as we can. Migrant. So a migrant is a person that you can go move to any other place. Got 17 sides here. Now we could just have them stay here if we want. I guess we can go ahead and boost up Shusha though. That'll allow us to specialize it. Seems like it's a good time to make that happen. We already have somebody going to Putalanga, I think, but we can go ahead and go to Argos if we want. Or we can trade more with Charlemagne. I think Charlemagne is the one that gets our merchant here. So we're in a spot at the moment where we have a lot of extra influence. We have a lot of extra gold. So I need to be thinking what needs to happen with that. So we need to do something. Okay, get in the army. You're in the army now. You guys are staying where you are. Go ahead and put you in the army too. Because our goal is to just fill up that army. And let's bring you down. Yeah, I really should do something with that gold, I said. Huh? What's going on here? sure that we've got. Nah. Nobody wants to like us. That's okay. Okay, we're not really serious about being friends anyhow. More gold. I guess we could probably make another city. I mean, another... Yeah, another city. That's what I'm talking about. The thing that you turn your towns into? Cities. Right. We have nothing really that useful to make here, so let's go ahead and stick down a garden. Oh yeah, let's do something. Let's use our influence to like mess with this lady. And let's buy things. Could probably take Jesse down here. Or we take Necken. We had wanted to build over there by Necken. So I think we need to bolster this city-state, right? And then we need to put together some forces down here. And forget about waiting for the rest of the army to show up. So we'll buy an immortal. We'll upgrade this archer, slinger to an archer. We'll buy some more immortals. We can. There we go. Go ahead and get a brickyard here. And repair this mine. It's doing good. Oh wow, we can get 2 immortals for 75 gold. I think they're worth... we just bought a couple. They're worth significantly more than 75 gold, especially since we don't have to pay any upkeep on them. So that's great. 2 free immortals. Kind of. I mean, in terms of we didn't have to spend production. Can we join up with the army? Let's join up with the army, man. Oh my god, let's join up with the army. So weird how some units can do it and some can't. It drives me crazy.
Better to live in a rugged land and rule.
There we go, we've balanced out our settlement limit, so we don't have to worry about that anymore, but now we're going to be very actively building towards doing something about that. Let's change this to a mining town. Have we already changed Shusha over here? No, we haven't. Let's change you to a mining town too. And then what else can we do? Tushpa? Tushpa's already a mining town. Pathargarda is an actual city. Oh yeah, we had... Did we upgrade it? No, it's not a city, it's a town too. I can't read. That's what we had done. We had turned it into a trade outpost. Can we switch this back? Yeah, we're gonna switch it back. It's better, I think. Now that we don't have a happiness crisis down there. And then this one can become a mining town. Oh, that's interesting. So when you take over their capital, it comes in as a town, not as a city. That is significantly less cool. But at least it's feeding our stuff, so plus 5 gold for every different civilization you have captured a settlement from. Now, I captured a settlement from Ashok, but then I also captured my own settlement back from, I believe, Ashok as well. I wonder if I get plus 5 or plus 10. I'm going to try to pay attention to that. Because I captured a settlement, it just so happened that it was one of my own. That's when it comes to the game. That was not the point at which I took it. So. sees that. Alright, let's bring out the forces. It's gonna take forever for that army to get over there. Let's take the forces we do have. Get them mustered. There we go. So this one needs one turn, and then it gets a thing. Then we'll get the legacy path for Pax Period 2. Oh yeah, we need to assign the camels, right? That'll give us more space. So in that sense, we got a civilization unlocked, which is nice. We got a legacy path progression, which is also nice. We have a crisis starting. Oh boy. What do we find out about what's going on with that? Crisis. It's over here. Yep. Okay, I remembered something, guys. So we're going to have to do a thing. +2 on science building. Now, so here's the thing I don't like, and maybe I, again, didn't read the bloody thing, but like, so you know something's going on with infected settlements, but how do we know which settlements are infected? We're going to do the +science on science building, but -4 gold on science buildings too. But how do we know which settlements are infected? So, let's take a look. Anything about whether or not they're infected or not, so. But yeah, like, I want to know what that story is. Like, it's obvious that they wanted there to be, like, a story to that. It's kind of like a narrative event, right? But it doesn't tell you on any of the crises. It just, so you're selecting this stuff and you don't even really know why.
He heard these horrors and his
spirits. It kind of
spirits.
takes you out of the game a little bit, to tell you the truth. It needs to be fixed sooner rather than later. We're going to get the wheel too because we want to be able to roll them siege units down into our next battle. So we got that we can divert our army here. We can make to take Akhenaten, but Akhenaten doesn't look great. More than likely, if we took Akhenaten, the only reason we would keep it is because we want this extra iron. And that really makes our immortals very formidable in combat, because then we're looking at, like, we already have 3, I think 4. We get 5. We need to get 5 combat strength just from the resources that we have alone. Before we factor in the fact that, you know, they're immortals or whatever, whatever they are. Still defeat an infantry unit with a unit. Oh yeah, that's a great deal. Yeah, I think we need to take this city first and then swing southwestward. Oh yeah, the migrant we were bringing down here just to make this city more, be able to specialize. But it grew on its own before we got the migrant down there. We got a natural disaster.
No man is foolish enough.
We got our wonder, so when we do go to war, we're going to have very decreased amount of war weariness. I guess we'll make another Hazrapatis. We've got a lot of units. We're going to make another Hazrapatis. Oh boy, that natural disaster wiped us out. Oh. I gotta run for a second. I gotta make coffee. I gotta check on the girls. Hold on just a second. How are you guys doing? Who's got box here? Alright, thank you guys. I'm back. Had to make sure everything's good with the kids. We have a neighbor kid over. They haven't seen each other in weeks. So, wanted to give them plenty of time to play with each other today. And that's good. Gives me time to do some of this, which is fun also. Get an increase in science there. That's worth almost 2 points of science. This other stuff, who cares about it? We don't really. Not this guy. Yeah, we're gonna just try to encircle this military city-state down here. Can we? Oh yeah, we can do that. That's one way you can craftily stack units onto a tile there. If it's got an army behind a general there, it's going to be inside the general, and you can put other stuff on top of it. That's great. Let's heal you up. And we have a good amount of units down here. I think that city-state's going to be hard to capture, though. They have a lot of units. 6 units will remain to defend your settlements, and the rest will be assigned to commanders. Oh, so that's what I didn't understand. So if you have multiple commanders, you can actually kind of quote-unquote cheat and save more of your units, but otherwise you're only going to get 6. I've read this before, but I never really paid attention to it. A lot of times I don't make it to the second age. So one of the things we're going to try to do towards the end here is we're going to... Actually, I don't know if it lets you bank your influence. We're gonna try it this game. We're gonna go ahead and try to, towards the end of the era here, we're gonna try to not spend our influence. That way we've got it. Oh jeez, I keep sticking this guy in a little pocket here. I keep moving my units into that stupid pocket. And then they're stuck. What are you talking about, Kira? How many minutes do you want? Let's go ahead and heal that immortal. My immortal. What's going on here? Why can't... Oh, do we already have a trade route there? Oh yeah, I guess so. Go over to Corinthos then.
Even a great carpenter.
Codex, siege unit. So now would be a great time. Military training 2 would be good. And also upgrading our forces to tier 3 units. I think they're still going to be free. They might start to have some gold upkeep. And I'm wondering if we should go ahead and make Susha a production line. Or do you think Path Regatta is a good idea? This is a tough decision. Let's see what we can buy. Don't really need altars right now. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that's really imperative that we buy right now. I guess we should make a couple more Hazarpatis, because that'll allow us to keep all these units. That's going to be a big deal if we get to start with extra stuff. We don't mind the slow growth. And again, I'm going to take a quick look to see, how do I know what settlement is an unrest? But that's huh. I wonder if that's the sign that we are in crisis. Certainly looks that way. Let's have a look at the other cities that we have. Yeah, it looks like that's our indicator. Look at how gross it looks. It's like it's got a plague and things are on fire. I mean, that could just be because it's in revolt. Let's look at this more closely again. Unrest. Okay. That was not a sigh of frustration, it was just a sigh. Just a sigh. Alright, yes, let's get some stuff. So I don't think we can, yeah, we can't assign any of this. And we don't really care about jade as a resource. I mean, if we have a slot, sure, it's great. But when we don't have a slot, we'll just take the extra happiness of working all the day. So yeah, this seems to be a thing that plagues this game. Is towards the end of the era, you have plenty of whatever your resources are. We obviously could be doing better as an empire because it looks like Charlemagne is basically kind of beating the pants off of us in terms of yields and stuff. But I have noticed that we always tend to be really good on happiness. Ashoka is going to always be really good on happiness because that's one of the things their empire does. But to me, what I feel like is going on in my game is that because I have such high happiness and my yields are not as good, it's like my empire is not doing everything it should do. It's like when you've got 1,000 gold in your treasury and you're not doing anything useful with it. Now I could be putting down these paradises, I just don't think they're that good. Could be buying up some units, but I don't really need any more units right now. I'd say probably the thing that I should be doing that I haven't done is making another city. So let's go ahead and make another city. What that's going to do is it's going to vastly impact my income. Dropped about 40 points. It does give me a new production line though, so that's something. Gives us a new place where we can build some more stuff and start really utilizing our hammers and our other production to do things that benefit our empire. We'll go ahead and population bounce there. We're going for hammers. Yeah, that's probably a good spot. So we have another place where we can assign resources. Colleen, it's going to be nice there. That city needs actually to grow still. It'll give it more trade slots. It'll give it more, just more people, more yields just in general from all the tiles it can work. We wanted that archer there on purpose because it can shoot into this square over here. We're good with all of those units. We'll go ahead and fortify them. Hide this guy behind the mountain. It's a fine place for it to be. And then we'll just put our other immortals. We can probably kick this war off in the next turn. Yeah, I think we can do that. Put this ballista down there. We have a ballista in here, right? No, where's our other ballista? Is it all the way up here still? Oh my god. So if we're going to attack this city, we're going to do it without a ballista. Which is fine, because notice, it has no city walls. So we're actually quite fine if we have to go to war with this thing, and that's probably why we're
Should I pass you by and leave you lying there because of your war against us?
Alright,
or should I set you up?
How much did that bring up our gold? Man, it doesn't tell us. It's not going to tell us somewhere, is it? Other yield income. Yeah, the big question is, I think we were making 147 before, and we went up to 151. So that's only 4, but that's probably because somewhere in the Empire we built some building that had some maintenance or something. We want militaristic. Well, actually, our settlement limit is balanced right now. We'll get that militaristic point. We want that extra settlement limit. Everything okay up there? Okay. I wasn't sure if those were happy sounds or not. Shahansa there is really good. I think that's going to be what we get. I can't believe... Oh, that's Code of Laws 2. I thought we hadn't gotten Code of Laws yet. I was like, what the heck? Yeah, this is really good. We get an extra settlement limit. We get more combat strength for units. I am going to go ahead and try to push out a settler somewhere. We might just go ahead and buy it. Yep, we're going to go ahead and buy it, and it's going to be right here, and it's going to come and settle. We had wanted to settle here before, and now we have the perfect excuse to. This is a weird city right here. It's pretty hemmed in by mountains, but that means it's going to be nearly impossible to take, I imagine. Not that anybody wants to fight us at the moment. Let's go ahead and stick you inside here. Can we do that? No, we can't do that? What's going on here? Because we're moving? Do we already have units in there? No, we don't have units in there. Ah, you're just being silly. Try this again? No? Alright. Okay. Let's make loads of fortifications. May as well put up a whole tent camp over here. It's starting to look like a Japanese shogunate. Once all those fortifications are up. So this is going to be great. This is going to allow us basically to pocket all of our units. Now, I believe what's going to happen is when the new age starts, they're all going to be reset to tier 1 units, but they're all going to be saved underneath our commanders, and we'll get to carry them over. They'll start out with low maintenance. I don't know if the tier 1 units have any maintenance whatsoever. Let's go ahead and start this war. Alright, so file ready. The sound of death. The sound of dying units. The sound of the Wilhelm scream. Various exhibitions of the Wilhelm scream. We are bringing death. Units got blasted up here by a flood, by the looks of things. We'll go ahead and keep that one. Argos. I don't know if that's going to happen. I like how I'm actually somewhat doing well at this military thing now. Feel free to point out how poorly I'm moving my units around. But I actually think we're doing really well. Every one of our military objectives has come to pass except for we didn't take this, but it was at the point where they were starting to mount their counteroffensive and they were going to stop us. So we got their capital, which was huge. It did cause a little mini snowball for us. Come on. Fire away. Yo.
के पथ हुए पथई जेकरा पर ना चले के हम शपथ ले ली है बाकी हमनी यहाँ ही आई.
Oh, we have a ton of gold. So, we're going to put down some altars. Because that happiness penalty is going to be real. So I think it'd be really nice if we could capture Necken before the age ends. Ooh, that's not good. Let's back this thing up a little bit. We'll shift our forces kind of down this way. There's a mountain pass here. Basically, we want to come through here and through here, I think, and just avoid this. This is going to be a kill zone, I think. At least until if they come out in the open, we can actually bring our chariots to level those archers, I think. And otherwise, we're going to start kind of moving this direction to come. We'll come with our siege units this way. And let's go ahead and... Oh, that guy probably should have shot. Let's just bring this immortal up here. Just make sure our siege unit doesn't get ambushed.
Should
Yeah,
I
they killed
pass
that
you by
immortal that
and
I
leave
had
you
kind of
lying there
isolated
because
out.
of your war against us?
Wow, Discipline 2 actually improves Gate of All Nations? Because are we building that right now? I'm very confused. I thought we were. Wait, where are you guys going? Probably get killed if I bring this guy down here, so will not do that. Go ahead and shoot this guy. Yes. Just stay out of the street, of course. And I can see you right here from the window, so. Probably should make a merchant actually build some more roads. That would be nice, actually. I think that's the thing that they do. Minor outbreak. Look, it's got the poo gas. So yeah, that tells you when your cities are infected. And they're also going to revolt, I guess. This is what's going to happen when they get infected. So now we've solved that mystery somewhat. Still a little unclear exactly how it works, but we'll go ahead and fortify. Let's stick this guy in the district, actually. Or in a, is that? I don't know how this game works. Alright, excellent. Go ahead and get the base. Yeah, that's fine. It'll be right there. Can't believe we're in the ancient age and we have 9 cities. Sorry, not 9 cities, we have 9 towns. 9 settlements. 4 or 5 of them are cities. Oh boy. Did we... Oh. Well... Oh wow, you climbed up into the tree outside. He's a little monkey boy. It's a very small tree that this little boy has climbed up into. But he is also a very small little boy. So it's kind of alright. But it's still funny to see him up in this tree. Yeah, let's repair that guard. Where's this defenseless settlement? We lost an archer. We lost a ballista from the plague. Huh. Didn't know that would start affecting our units negatively. I guess that makes sense, though. Alright, I gotta go check on the kids. Thank you for watching me. It's been about an hour, so it's a great time to stop for now. I'm Kermit the Streamer, and you got any knowledge about how these crises work? That'd be great. I'll take it. I think I'm starting to get the hang of it, but it still feels like they should be telling us more of a story, and they don't. Alright. Thank you. See you.